This video serves as a public service announcement to never drink and drive. Alright guys, this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a story time kind of video, vlog, whatever. Basically, I'm going to explain to you guys why I went to jail. What did I do to fuck up so bad that I had to spend a night in jail, 4 days of house arrest? Well, it's very simple. I did a very stupid thing. I drank and drive. I drank and drove. It was very stupid of me. I can say I was drunk, but I'm not going to use anything to, validate or rationalize the choices I made. I did what I did, and I had to reap the consequences. This is what happened. I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can, just because I know there's a lot to get through. I don't want to make this too long. The night of St. Patrick's Day, me and my friend Chris, he opened up for the rap artist Mark Battles, and it was a great time. We were hanging out, having fun, drinking, enjoying the fact that he was opening for a semi-big artist, yeah. So we went out after the concert. Yeah, that night. After that, being at the club, drinking, having fun, we went to the car and we decided to go back to the hotel. So we walked out of the club, tipsy. Chris got in the driver's seat. I got in the passenger seat. Barry knocks in the back. And Chris started throwing up out of the side of the car. I got worried, me being drunk and stuff. I was like, I don't want him to drive. I don't want to die. So I told him, hey, let me drive. Thinking that was a better idea, which it clearly wasn't, because I got in the driver's seat, I turned on the car, and then I pulled out of the parking space we were in. Not even 20 seconds into me driving, I see the red and blue start flashing behind me. I was getting pulled over. First time I've ever gotten pulled over. First of all, I don't have a license. I don't drive. I barely have any experience driving. But I felt it was safer for me to drive than for him to drive, so I chose to do that. And boy, was I wrong. As soon as I got pulled over, they started giving me the sobriety tests, making me do the whole, follow my finger, don't look at my eyes type shit. I didn't pass them because I was pretty drunk. They put me in handcuffs, they put me in the back of their car, and I went to the precinct where they breathalyzed me. I was at a .18, which is pretty high, a bit above the legal drunk limit, but I also didn't have a license, so that's kind of what fucked me over in the first place. I got arrested, they took my fingerprints, they gave me a piece of paper, and they told me, here, you have a court date on this day, make sure you show up. If you don't, you'll have a warrant out for your arrest. Fuck that, I don't want that. I take the paper, I tell them thank you. They let me go, they let me out. I didn't spend the night there, I just kind of was able to freely go. But I was in Tucson, a place I don't know. I didn't know where my hotel was in relation to the precinct. They just kind of let me go. And I asked them, well, where do I go? How am I supposed to get home? I'm drunk. But they didn't care. They said, well, find a way. So I had to find my way back to the hotel myself without a phone because it was locked in Chris's car that got towed. Yeah, I just had to fucking basically figure it out, which I did, thank God. But it was not a fun experience. All right, so fast forward a bit. We leave Tucson. Chris's wife had to pick us up, and take us back to Phoenix. Then I had a court date. I fucked up. After that, they gave me a lawyer. Pretty shitty lawyer, if I might add. But he got me a pretty good plea deal, which was 1 day of jail, 24 hours, 4 days of house arrest. I have to do Mothers Against Drunk Driving courses, traffic survival school. I have to pay a $1,500 fine. I have to get an ignition interlock device as well in my car that I don't drive, they said any car you have access to, but I don't have a license, so which car would I have access to at that point? I didn't disagree. I said, okay, I'll figure it out because I don't want more jail time or more of a fine. So I agreed. I accepted the plea offer. They let me choose the day I go to jail, which is kind of fucked. You get to choose the day you want to get incarcerated, which is cool at the same time because it's like, if I have anything to do, I can figure it out. I have some time. But it just felt like they were letting me choose the day I was trying to fuck my life. I mean, I had already chosen that night. Fast forward a little bit more, comes to the day of going to turn myself in. I mean, I wasn't scared or nervous. I was more like ready to get it over with and stuff. I figured, jail can't be as bad as they say. But let me tell you, it's exactly as bad as they say. And this is my experience in jail. So I fucked up, guys. I'm going to jail. There's no two ways around it. I'm going to jail, spending 24 hours there. Then I have 4 days of house arrest with an ankle bracelet, ankle monitor, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, this is where I'm going to be staying for the next 24 hours. So as you can see from the first clip that I inserted of me being at court. I had my hair pretty short. Yeah, a lot changed. I grew my hair out. I let this grow out, as disgusting as it looks. I thought it'd make me look tougher for jail, so I let it go. It didn't work. No one cares what you look like in jail. People honestly don't want to be there either, like, obviously, but they don't really fuck with you. They don't really, give you a hard time. That's the coolest part. I expected to, be like picked on or whatever. But no, it was pretty chill. I got there, I turned myself in, they gave me some paperwork. They told me, go to the main jail, it's on the other side of the street. You can go walking if you want, let me take your property. So I did that. I went to the main jail where they took my shoes. They gave me some fucking little plastic slip-on slippers. They were pretty whack and I looked pretty whack in them, but that's the point, I guess. They try to humiliate you. They try to make you feel like a fucking little bitch. And it worked. It really did. So yeah, they gave me my shoes. They put me in what's called the pit. The pit is a place where they have all the inmates that are either being transferred or processed to another place or being ready to be released. That's where they put all those people. I was in that pit and it was scary as fuck. There was people yelling, there was people crying. It was scary. I waited there for like 4 or 5 hours waiting to be transferred over to the jail where I was going to be staying at. So finally a guy comes up to me and he says, all right, you're being transferred over to the jail where you'll be staying at. He grabs me, he puts me in a car full of like 4 or 5 other people, other inmates, and we all go to the jail, which is like literally not what I expected. It was like a military style setup. They have a big room with a bunch of bunk beds. They give you your mattress, they give you some sheets, little towels so you can dry yourself off if you shower. They have a little section where, you can watch TV, you can go outside and play basketball, have a little free time or whatever. Yeah. It was not what I expected. I expected a cell and a cellmate, but I had like fucking 12 other people in that room with me. The worst part was that it was very hot and humid in my room and I did not want to sleep. I couldn't sleep very much, honestly. I tried to sleep through most of it, but it's pretty hard when you're scared shitless and ready to go home already, and time does not fly as fast as it does when you're doing fun shit. It just doesn't work out that way. So I stayed the night there. I did eat dinner, which wasn't bad. Honestly, I expected jail food to taste like ass, and it tasted pretty good. It was like some chili with some nacho cheese or nacho chips and some pasta, which wasn't bad. A couple cookies, some orange juice. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. It was actually pretty decent. So that was my experience in jail. After that, they put an ankle monitor on me and gave me a breathalyzer to do at home. I'll show you those now. Alright, so this is my ankle monitor. It's fucking huge. It literally has a phone. They can call you and tell you like, hey, you're out of bounds. Are you supposed to be where you are? And I'll be like, no, I'm sorry. All right, well, we're coming to pick you up type shit. So that's basically what it is. It's fucking heavy. It hurts because they put it right on a bone that every time I walk fucking like expands. It's annoying and it hurts. And they also gave me a breathalyzer. Now this is my breathalyzer. This is the little tube they give you. You stick this in to this. This is what the breathalyzer looks like. It has a camera right there. So that way you blow into this, you look straight at the camera, blow in there, and it takes a picture of you, or I don't know, videotapes you. Welcome to BI, mobile breath, whatever shit. Press submit. Wait for the blue light to flash. Wait for that shit to flash. Gotta wait for the click. And then it says setting test. Compliant test. That means I passed. Press OK, turns off. And that's it. So yeah, guys, all of this happened for 20 seconds of driving in Tucson, Arizona, without my headlights on, drunk. Let me tell you, it's not worth it, guys. Call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a taxi, walk, take a bike, one of those that you rent. Doesn't matter. Literally, any other option is way better than driving, because you can hurt people. Honestly, I got in the car, I started driving, but I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have anything on the GPS telling me to go where I needed to go. I just started driving. I got in the car, turned on the car, didn't turn on the headlights. I could have hit someone could have not seen me and hit me. I could have killed my buddies that were in the car. So much more shit could have happened had the officer not pulled me over. And I'm not even mad that he did, honestly. He helped me out. He made it to where I didn't make the situation into one that I would have regretted for a lifetime. It was not a fun experience, which, you know, is the point. They're not meant to be fun experiences. They're supposed to be, you know, learning experiences where you don't ever want to do this shit again. And it fucking worked. I'd always heard, don't drive drunk, but I felt like I was in the right state of mind to drive, more than my friend, but I wasn't in the right state of mind to even think about an Uber or a Lyft or walk. You know, I could have looked it up and been like, bro, it's not that far. Let's walk it off, make it to the hotel, go to sleep, we'll pick up the car. If it gets towed, a $300 towing fee is nothing compared to what I'm going through. It's fucking hell. So take from this what you will, you know? Call me stupid, call me like moronic for even thinking to drive drunk. I know like there's a lot of you that say like, bro, I would never drive drunk. I would never put myself in that situation. But trust me, it happens. It happens so often that literally half the people that were in jail with me was because of a DUI. It happens more than you think. It's not worth it. There's a lot more options than this, guys. Trust me. So I know this wasn't a fun video. It wasn't a fun video to make, but, you know, I figured might as well spread my message, you know, let you guys know what happened to me, let you guys know what I'm going through, and, you know, maybe it could help someone to not make the mistake I did. The one that I stupidly made, the one that I have to deal with now. I'm going to regret this for a long time. And I'm never gonna drive drunk ever again because I learned my lesson, because this shit works. It does scare you. It does make you think twice about what you're doing. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hearing me out, letting me rant, letting me tell you guys what happened. Thank you for listening. Thank you for comprehending. You wanna say something snarky or stupid in the comments, please feel free to. I know I'm very dumb. I can take the criticism. You can be supportive. You can be telling me you fucked up, bro. Like, you're stupid, dog. Like, I don't care. I know I'm stupid. So just, if you're taking away anything from this, it's don't drink and drive. Don't let your friends drink and drive. Be very careful when you do drink. And just be safe. Be scared of what can happen. Because I wasn't. So if you guys have any other questions for me, if you guys want to know more about my story or more details about what ended up happening, put it down in the comments below. I'll reply to them. I'll probably make another video about this once I'm out of house arrest. This was a very different video for me to make. I have more videos coming out soon, different from this, you know, just regular vlogs like I usually do. But I really wanted to take this time to let you guys know my story. Hopefully it helped you guys learn a lesson that it took me $1,500, a day in jail, 4 days of house arrest, several court dates, all of that for me to learn my lesson. Hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes I made. Like this video, share it. You know, if you have someone that you need to tag in this, feel free to do so, just so they don't fuck up. I really don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna end it with, don't drink and drive. Bye.
Hi guys, I don't normally do this, like ever. I've never done this actually, but Caesar asked me to. It's Saturday night, the first night of this vlog, and Caesar's in jail, as you probably already heard. But I'll give him the opportunity to explain why he's there, but the gist of it is that he got a DUI. So he's there right now. He's in jail in Tucson, or at least he better be. I wish he wasn't, but at the same time, he better be. That's where he told me he was, so he better be there. Just kidding.